Welcome back to another vlog. Today, I think we should mix things up. I'm tired, and I'm guessing you are getting a little bit tired of me. This is the 15th vlog in a row, so let's change things up today. Rufus, you think you can take this one?
Yeah.
You're in good hands.
Hey guys, I'm Rufus, the editor and the camera guy. Today, I want to give you an inside look on how I edit the videos you watch. Follow along. Welcome to my corner. This is where I do all my editing and put together this edit I'm gonna show you right now.
You probably heard about hacking computers, emails, and even phones. You probably even heard about hacking elections. But have you ever heard about hacking your brain? What are you doing? This guy. I'll let you go to it. See? Look at this guy. This is the man who makes it all happen.
Okay guys, my main job is to make Matt pretty. That's my main job. Most people think it's just like picking up the camera and start shooting. It's actually a lot more than that. Me and Matt sits down and brainstorm on what to include and exclude in the editing. It's a process that takes about a week. The reason I want to explain it is because it's a lot of preparation that goes into it before we actually start filming. You need to write a script. You need to know what you're gonna have in the story to make it interesting. We've written a story, we've shot the shot, and now we have also filmed everything we want to film. So now it's time to put everything into a timeline. When I put this in a timeline, you can see it's only raw shots. One thing is really important to mention. You want to sort all your files into folders. That's because when you go so deep into the edit, it's hard to find the right shots or music if you just chuck it in there in one project. So let's move on. We have built the storyline. Now it's time for building the hook. I split in the edit in 4 sections. The hook, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Today I want to focus on the hook. It's super short, but this is the most important part because this is the first seconds of your video. And if people not want to watch the first second, they're probably not gonna watch the rest of it. So the first part I'm gonna show you is where Matt just talks to the camera.
You probably heard about hacking computers, emails, and even phones. You probably even heard about hacking elections. But have you ever heard about hacking your brain?
You can see how boring that is. Let's move on to the next step where I add B-roll and sound effects.
I want to take you inside my brain in an effort to understand my mental state and improve my
I'm gonna pause you here because I want you also to watch how it looks without the sound effects in this one.
I want to take you inside my brain in an effort to understand my mental state and improve my consciousness, cognitive.
In the last one, it's included everything. Here you have B-roll, sound effects, and music.
Today's episode, I want to take you inside my brain in an effort to understand my mental state and improve my consciousness.
Let's say we have the hook ready now. Let's move on to Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. In this case, I want to show you how I build up an edit in sequences. As you can see here, what I mark is the hook. It's only 18 seconds. Next shot is 40 seconds. Reason I have like sequences like this is because I have a thing called 30-second rule. It's where I want to break up everything every 30 seconds. The attention span of humans are so short. Then you maybe come to a point where you're like, okay, I cannot break up any shots here because it's a natural way to tell the story. If I break it up, I'm going to ruin the story. But then you can actually do something. As you can see, I highlighted with the red boxes here. It's added B-roll in both places, and that's split up to 2 parts. In this episode, we had also another challenge. We had to include an interview that he did with a guy called Dan from Heights. It is 30 minutes. Make sure that you only cut out the golden bits from the interview. You want to give the audience the highest value you can possibly give them. So don't waste their time on showing more than you need to. Cut out the bits and leave it to a different part. As we did, we cut it out 30 minutes interview to 94 seconds. But we didn't waste the interview because we released that as a podcast, full interview podcast. When you look at a storyline like this, it doesn't make sense at all. It's clips everywhere and it looks like a mess. But make sure of one thing when you build up a story. You want to give the audience the most valuable information at the shortest amount of time. If the content is not quality and you could make this in 5 minutes instead of 8, do it. This video, when we started only with the raw shot, it was over 15 minutes long, but the end product was 11 minutes. So make sure you cut out the pieces you can cut out and deliver as much as possible but shortest amount of time. I hope this was interesting for you and that I was able to teach you something. If you want me to break down other videos or different part of the videos, please let us know and we will make sure that I show up on camera again. Until next time, ciao!